I find myself making a faceless commentary as I'm currently playing Black Ops 6. And mind you, none of my commentaries that I do on this channel are ever positive. Like, if I ever make a commentary on Black Ops 6, it's not a positive one. Mainly because there are more negatives than there are positives in this game. This is my first game of Blaze Town. Going into this, I had no idea what to expect. Obviously, like, I don't know what Blaze Town is compared to normal Nuketown. But I've been playing for about, I would just say less than 2 minutes, and this is basically how it is. It feels like Chaos Nuketown in the sense of my teammates are just, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not even worth asking that question, like, what about my teammates? Because, I would say first look at the scoreboard, and then look at how my teammates are moving compared to the other, compared to the enemy. And if you don't understand what I'm saying here, it's that in a game mode like Overdrive, right? You and your team essentially need to be on basically the same page. Otherwise, like, you know, one team is just going to go berserk while the other team reaps the consequences, right? I, for some reason, feel like every time there ends up being a complete takeover on the other team, that maybe not just me, but anyone else who plays aggressively feels the worst of it. And to be completely honest, it's making it a lot more difficult for me to push up when all of my teammates are staying in spawn. And I say that because, you know, things like Team Deathmatch, or not Team Deathmatch, Overdrive technically is Team Deathmatch. It's just the more kills you get power-ups. Also, I have no idea what the fuck that was, because I should have been able to kill that guy right there, but because he's standing next to the bus, I get no hits on him. There are so many issues with this game, you know what I mean? So many things that even in my last video I talked about, and I thought those issues were, like, pretty obvious and blatant as to, like, why they don't make sense. But just take a look at this, man. I mean, I'm running out of my spawn every time I'm alive, right? Every single time I spawn in, I'm running out of my spawn. I don't want to sit in the spawn. I don't want to be a fucking cuck sitting in my spawn waiting for action to happen. I want to be the action, right? Because, listen, I started playing Call of Duty and World at War on my grandfather's Wii, and in that time, right, maybe there weren't as many sweats as there are now, but the point of Call of Duty, the reason why people play the game Call of Duty, was not to camp and get diamond camo on your guns. It was to frag out, get as many kills as you possibly can, which is what I keep honestly saying every single time I post a Black Ops 6 video, is that, like, you guys are doing it wrong. And I don't mean you guys as in, like, anyone who's watching this video. I mean, if you're playing Black Ops 6 and you're saying, yeah, Black Ops 6 is a pretty good game, you know, I'm enjoying it, you're wrong. Like, there's nothing right about that statement whatsoever. And it doesn't have to do with the gun, doesn't even really have to do with the map, doesn't even have to do with the overpowered fucking score streaks, and the fact that most of my teammates are just incompetent fucking retards with less brain power than fucking SpongeBob SquarePants. As you can see, I'm in last place. I'm 10 and 20, right? Which means that I'm just playing like shit. But am I playing like shit? That's the fucking thing. That's the thing about this game. Time and time again, I find myself in the shitter, right? I find myself last place, second to last place, just sitting there wondering what the fuck I did wrong. But maybe, just maybe, it's not my fault. Maybe the game is just fucking terrible. But guys, once again, that's just a maybe. That's not like a positive thing, right? That's not like a fucking a definite thing. It's just a maybe. Now maybe this was a fluke. Maybe I just wasn't on my best game this session, but I'm gonna, like, just look, let's see here. 13, 15, 20, 20, 22, 20. So nobody really went over the limit here, right? We got 33. This guy's got a nuke icon, which means he probably camps. Nobody that has a nuke icon in Black Ops 6 plays the game legitimately. And the reason why I say that is because it's impossible to get a nuke. Almost impossible to get a nuke in Black Ops 6 without fucking camping. Okay? It's almost impossible because the movement is way too fast. This guy, 27 and 11, he was standing in the same spots next to the car, next to the house, head glitching the entire time. So to be completely honest with you, do I take that as a loss? Not really. But is it fucking annoying? Absolutely. And if you're just sitting here saying, dude, you lost, like, stop being salty, I'm not. I can take a loss, bro. I'm Prestige Master level 149. I've lost a billion games in my life of Call of Duty. It's not about winning or losing the game. To me, it's about how the people on my team are playing and how the enemies are playing. If the enemies are camping, I take that personally because you're a cuck. Like, you watch your wife get fucked by another guy, right? But if it's a situation where the other team is playing regularly, where they're running out of their spawn and trying to find the enemy, and my teammates are doing the same thing, trying to find the enemy, essentially the same shit that I do, right? When I play Call of Duty, I'm trying to find the enemy as fast as possible. I don't want to fuck around. I don't want to camp because I want to find enemies. I want to get kills, right? But the problem with Black Ops 6 is that spawning is so quick and so uneven that it gets to a point where it's like, why am I even playing this game? Because my teammates don't know what's going on. Most of my teammates in every game of Nuketown, Blazetown, Chaos Nuketown that I played like 4 games of Chaos Nuketown, but what I'm trying to say is basically every one of those games that I played, all of my teammates were just staying in this green grass area. Nobody wants to push forward. And what I'm trying to tell you guys is that that is not Call of Duty. I don't know how many more times I have to say it or try to explain it. That's not Call of Duty. Call of Duty isn't a game where you have to think things out and like fucking tactically get from point A to point B without fucking taking a hit of damage, you know what I mean? That's not what Call of Duty is all about. Call of Duty is putting yourself into the space of danger, putting yourself into enemy eyes, and just fucking going. You just go and you shoot your gun. That's why we have guns in this game. That's why it's a fucking multiplayer shooter, where you can rank up your guns and get camos for it. Because this is how it's supposed to be. You're supposed to run around and shoot people like a chicken without a fucking head. There's not supposed to be a fucking answer for, you know, for like flanking, or there shouldn't be like a best map spot in the game for like killing enemies. That's not fucking COD. That is not COD. Okay? It's not. Warzone, when Warzone came out, okay, that was like that's like a whole other thing. Warzone and multiplayer, they don't go hand in hand. And Black Ops 6 tries to make them go hand in hand, and it makes no fucking sense. And I've been saying this probably since my first Black Ops 6 video. Like, people don't want Warzone and Black Ops 6. What the people want is fucking Call of Duty multiplayer. What I want is to be able to get into a game of team deathmatch and face legitimate competition. We just can't have that nowadays, can we? What I was trying to say is Black Ops 6, right? A lot of people could sit here and say, okay, well, you're saying it's a lot like Warzone, but how? Like, I'll say how. First of all, movement is exactly how it is in Warzone. And Warzone is a Battle Royale game mode. Battle Royale is a completely, like, it's logically not even the same fucking thing as Call of Duty. Like, it's not the same thing. It's just simply not the same thing. Because Warzone, once you die, that's it. You're fucking dead. Like, there's no coming back. It's a fucking it's survival of the fittest out there. That's what Battle Royale modes are about. That's why Battle Royale does well, I guess. Because there are a lot of people that are into that sort of shit. But I'm not. To be honest, I got on the Fortnite train late. I didn't play Fortnite for the first time until like April of 2018. That was genuinely when I started playing Fortnite, 2018. And I mean, I knew about it 6 months before, but I didn't want to play it. So I was playing fucking 2K. I was playing NBA 2K. I swear to God, I was playing NBA 2K17. I was so much happier playing NBA 2K17 than I think I ever was playing Fortnite, even at my peak. And what I'm trying to say is that Battle Royale isn't fun. It's the most repetitive thing, time and time again, every single time. And what I'm also trying to say is Battle Royale isn't ever going to change. You're not going to see campers. You're not going to see guys exploiting. And I mean, yeah, in Call of Duty, we've seen the same thing. We've seen campers, we've seen exploiters. But in a real COD game, the only motherfuckers that are camping and staying in the same spot are the ones who are fucking dog shit. Like, if you're ass, you camp. That's how I grew up playing Call of Duty. I grew up playing Black Ops 1, World at War, Black Ops 2, Ghost. Yeah, right. Ghost was probably the last mainstream Call of Duty game that I played, because after Ghost, I wouldn't say that Call of Duty was, like, mainstream. Call of Duty has never not been mainstream, right? But at the same time, I can't sit here and say that that after Call of Duty Ghost, including Advanced Warfare, I physically can't sit here and say those were, like, as popular and as top-notch as Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2. Alright, these guys need to just shut the fuck up. Like, you're not good at the game. Okay, that's incredible. I mean, I'm not even really sure what to do in this situation, bro. I'm just getting exploited. Like, how the fuck does a guy using that gun, whatever the fuck that gun I just died from was, how did he just do that? What he just did? Shoot behind a wall, whatever the fuck I just witnessed. What the actual fuck was that? Okay. I just think that, you know, the only reason I'm playing Black Ops 6 today is because, I mean, like I keep saying, it's the current COD. I'd rather play on my PS5 and get 120 frames per second than play on something else. But let's take a look at the scoreboard. I got 16 kills. I'm not that far behind anybody right now, but it's just the premise of the fact that this same WUK guy, WUK, is hiding behind this thing right here. So we're going to report him for exploiting, because that's just an unacceptable way to play this video game. Like, that's just an unacceptable way to play this video game. If you or anyone you know has ever played like that WUK guy, never talk to him again. It's an unacceptable and just disgusting way to play this game. And I'm not even mad. I'm not mad because, like, at the end of the day, yeah, he's winning, right? And what he's doing is working. It's just that it's kind of like the dignity part of it. You know what I mean? Like like, how do you sleep at night? Do you have friends? Do your parents care about you? Does your mom love you? That kind of situation. And WUK, I mean, if you're hearing this, if you're listening to this, which you're not, you're a faggot, bro. And anyone who plays like this guy, you're also a fucking faggot. Like, there's literally no other explanation for a playstyle like this than the word faggot. Like, one thing comes to mind, and it's just faggot. And I mean, I'm fine if I get banned or in trouble for saying that word, because I honestly mean it, like, with ill intent. I mean it as, like, a negative thing, because this is just fucking ridiculous. At this point, I don't even want to fucking play anymore. I'm just sitting here waiting for someone to show their head, but apparently nothing I do is getting a shot aimed at them. I mean, I feel like I'm definitely aiming at them and I'm hitting them, but according to Black Ops 6, none of the shots I've just taken have been actually a hit. So, we'll see. Here I am still camping, and as you can see, no one has shown. This is why I personally don't camp, because when I try this shit, it doesn't fucking work, and then I get another hit marker. Oh, man. I mean, this game just got old real fast. And, obviously, technically, if I'm playing this game, I literally can't say shit about it. That's something I'll also, like, always kind of stand by. Like, if you're shitting on a game, but you're playing it, that doesn't really make any sense, because, like, you're still playing the game and indulging in the bullshit. But for me personally, it's just like, I don't know how to explain. Like, I don't like the bullshit, but I can withstand it to a certain extent. Like, I can, you know, I can play around it, and I can still enjoy myself with the bullshit being there. And I think I'd like to thank Advanced Warfare for that, to be honest with you, because Advanced Warfare I started playing at a really young age. Okay, how the fuck did that guy just kill me? What? Does he have...
Hostile shooter.
Okay, whoa. I don't know if that's cheating or not, but I don't give a fuck. That shouldn't happen. He was way outside the door with an SMG. You don't hit those
Enemy
shots.
scrambler.
Oh, man. I guess I'll post this video. I mean, I'm playing like absolute dog shit, but I really just wanted to make a video like this to just kind of, I guess, point out again that this game is just a fluke in every which way, which to be, like, where did you come from? I didn't hear him, by the way. Mind you, I did not hear this guy, so it's not like he was, like, obviously right there, because I just had no idea of this man's existence. And there he is, camping in the corner. Great. Yeah, man, I mean, let me know what y'all think about this. That should have been a kill as well. I'm not sure how that's not a kill. I mean, I was right up in his face. Press the button to strike melee, so I'm not exactly sure. Same thing there. Not exactly sure. I'm spamming the trigger. I mean, yeah, like, Activision, I'll just say this. If you guys want people, even like my age, I just turned 20, right? I've been playing this game for like, I would say, I've been playing Call of Duty for like upwards of 12 years, right? And I'm 20 years old. So, I mean, like, you know what I mean? Like, at such a young age, they appeal to people like me, 9 years old, a kid that grew up in a fucking Jewish household with no history of Call of Duty. Like, my family didn't play COD. I mean, my grandpa like I said, had Call of Duty World at War on his Wii because he was a doctor in World War II. So he like, you know, did surgery on soldiers and amputated soldiers, stuff like that during World War II, which was a very respectable thing, which is why I was interested in playing World at War as a young kid, because I wanted to understand the story. And World at War was actually a lot based on true events that happened during World War II, which is why I enjoyed it so much. But this is just like everything but the game I grew up playing. And to be completely honest, like I've said this before too, it gets to a point. It gets to a point where it's like, this is no longer the game that I grew up playing, and it's just a shooting game. It's still a game, right? Because it's obviously a video game that I'm playing. But at this point, it's a game with the name Call of Duty. It's not actually Call of Duty. This is like Call of Fairy Tale, fucking Fever Dream, Bad Trip. Like, everything possibly negative that you could say about a video game, I would pretty much say that about Black Ops 6. And, once again, I apologize for not using my face cam. I feel like I would do better, and you guys would understand, like, my emotions more if I was using a face cam. But it's really just the fact of, like, I don't like how the teams are so unbalanced to the point where, you know, like, it's unacceptable. It's genuinely unacceptable and poor that, like, again, in back-to-back games where, let's see, we have a Prestige Master level 119, level 224, level 203, and it's me in a level 83. Like, how does that make any sense, first of all? And second of all, how does the rest of my team play like absolute dog shit when the other people on the enemy team, the same level, probably a lower level than my teammates, are playing better and they're actually using their heads? It's unbalanced. It's not real. There's no actual matchmaking happening. It's just putting you into bullshit basically every time you load in. And if you get lucky, you play well, because you're in a game with people who are just brain dead. That's my honest reaction to this. Now, I'm going to request Team Deathmatch because I hope to God that if I get a game of Team Deathmatch, I can play normally and feel some sort of, like, normalcy again. But I really just genuinely do not fucking know what to say about this. Like, I don't know what to say about this. I don't know what to say about this. In my last video that I posted, I think it was like 2 days ago, I was just talking to you guys about how bad the spawns were and how unreliable this game is in terms of, like, how much better am I getting every game? Am I really going up against better players, or am I just getting shit on because I'm the only guy that's running out of the spawn? So whoever's hard scoping is just going to find me because I'm the only one that runs out of the spawn. And that's why I die so much. Well, I can't stop playing like that. No, you know what I mean? Like, I literally grew up playing Call of Duty the way I play it now. And also, another thing is, in Black Ops, like, Nuketown, you should be able to run through this space right here in the beginning of the game. This was never a space that people just left alone, and now you never see anybody coming through here, and it's so odd. Okay. I heard enemy, like, you know how, I don't know how to explain it, enemy and friendly gunshots make different noises? I heard enemy gunshots coming from the direction that I just turned, and then it killed me. That's insane. I physically do not know where these people are shooting at me from. Okay, kill stolen. Oh man, this one's silent there for a little bit, my bad guys. Okay. Oh my god, he was like, okay. That Seth Rogen guy wasn't there, and then I hear his voice, and he just pops in. Like, I heard his voice coming from outside the shed, and he was inside the shed within a half second. That's not possible. It's not possible, dude. Okay. Double team.
That's a kill.
Okay. Gonna flank. And I guess not. I guess not. I guess we won't get a flank then. This will keep them indoors for sure, but for how long though?
Up yours.
Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up.
Down the top one station.
I mean,
Identified.
okay. You don't die to something like that. I was in his face and I shot him before he shot me. That's a kill. Okay. I didn't even realize that was a double.
Spotted blast trap.
Are we? What? Are you serious? A blast trap? You'll pay with your lives.
Blast trap identified. When I got cocky, didn't ya? Enemy shot charge.
You'll all pay with your lives.
5 enemies slotted.
And there goes my streak. You gotta admit, that was kind of funny. Okay, one more. Okay, never mind. Just it cucked me in the doorway. I love that, man. I slide right through the doorway, and it just slides me right towards the fucking wall of the door, so I can't get in all the way. I love that shit. I love when COD just fucks me like that. It makes me feel so good about myself. What the fuck? This is just making no sense. I don't know what's happening. I'm so serious. How? How is that possible? How is that possible? How is it like a stale gunfight for like 20 seconds, and then all of a sudden one guy decides he wants to actually hit something with his gun, and it happens to be me that he hits? I don't see any blue name tags. Still don't see a single blue name tag. Oh, there he is in the fucking window! Fucking German sniper! My God! Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's poor. I'm sorry. That's poor. Let me move.
Blast trap one.
Finish the job.
That blast trap can't kill me if I'm not even in the same... Okay. Blast trap just killed me, but I wasn't even in the same radius as said blast trap. And that shouldn't be a kill either. I shot at him first. So many things that are wrong with this game, and I mean, I'll just keep saying this. If it's a game where, like, my aim isn't specifically on point and it's the best that it is, I'm not gonna, like, it's, you know what I mean? Skill-based hit markers, man, all the way, I guess. But, yeah, I mean, I gotta fucking report this guy for cheating again. Like, he can't keep top of the leaderboard playing like this, bro. I don't respect it. I don't respect it. That's the problem. I don't respect players that just fucking exploit like that. I don't fucking respect it. To be completely honest. Like, I don't like what I'm seeing out of Call of Duty, man, and, I don't know, dude. It's like, I don't know why I'm still playing this. Like, Blame Truth is right. I don't know why I'm still playing this game. It's honestly just because, as a Prestige Master player, I feel like I have the obligation to shit on kids while I'm playing COD. And, for the most part, it's true. Like, I feel like I am obligated to just kind of take a shit on you and let you know, like, hey, bro, you know what I mean? Like this is kind of like my time type shit. But when it gets to situations like the one I'm in where there's nothing I can do physically because everybody on the enemy team is just camping, I mean, if we were to go back into that game that I just played and we looked at the replay, basically every time I died, it had to do with some asshole just sitting behind a truck or behind a car and head glitching. If you don't know what head glitching is, go fuck yourself, because I'm not, like, what is wrong with you? Like, actually, what is wrong with you if you don't know what that is? Everyone and their mom knows what head glitching is, bro. So if you don't know what head glitching is, you can go suck a cock, because I am just not re-explaining it ever. I'm not ever talking about head glitching again. Honestly, I don't even ever want to talk about Call of Duty ever again. I don't want to keep making Call of Duty videos, bro. This is just making me so fucking, like, physically unable to do the next thing that I need to do after I get off the game. Because Call of Duty is so degrading to my mental health, bro. That's another thing, is, like, wouldn't Activision prefer to just, like, have a better game where people are actually enjoying it, so maybe they want to stay on for longer, and, like, maybe they have better things to say about it on social media? Don't you think they would have more players if people were saying better things about them on social media? I feel like they would have more players if, like, literally, I'm going to say it again. I feel like they would have more fucking players if they actually just did what they had to do in terms of actually making the game playable. Like, I genuinely feel like if they actually put some effort into making the game playable, then they wouldn't not only have more players today, but tomorrow they'd still have more players. The next day they'd still have more players. And, I mean, one more thing is, what the fuck is this? Who did this? Who in fucking Activision looked at this fucking DLC pack and said, you know what? Fucking do it. Like, let's just send the green light on this DLC here, because it's honestly not that bad. Who the fuck? Who the actual fuck? Like, actually, like, no, like, actually, who the fuck? Actually, who the fuck, though? You know? I'm not just saying that to be, like, different or anything. I'm genuinely serious. Like, what's wrong with you guys? And by you guys, I mean fucking active. What's wrong with you guys? Whose grandmother looked at that and said, oh, that'll do well?
Domination.
Won't even let me disconnect from voice chat, bro. This game's a joke.
Take it big.
Put rapid fire on the AMAX, so we're gonna see how that goes.
Lock it down, Bravo.
Okay. I guess we won't see how that goes. We're gonna get exploited by this same guy right here. Watch. Frame rate just went down by 50.
Hostile sighted.
I mean, I don't know how I died to that guy, man. I was hip firing and aiming at his fucking chest the entire time. I guess hip firing just isn't an effective way to kill people in Call of Duty anymore. Because hip firing used to be, in certain situations, more accurate, especially with submachine guns. But, I mean, I guess not. I don't really know what to say.
Take your Bravo underway.
There's an enemy shooter!
The rapid fire on the AMAX is actually a little better. I like it better. Shoots way, well, I mean, obviously it shoots way faster. It's rapid fire, but you know what I mean. Like, it's a smoother weapon than without, for sure.
Losing A. Take it B.
So let's get the sector out.
They're taking C. We're losing Alpha.
Well, the only thing is,
We're losing Charlie. Take Bravo underway.
oh, okay. So I still get killed? Right.
Hostile UAV overhead.
That's COD for you, man.
Take it B.
What this game has evolved into. Teammates unable to detect enemies. Enemies too good at detecting my teammates and myself. Unbalanced spawns.
Shit
Seth,
ain't working.
Rogen, motherfuckers!
What else is new?
Mark it down, Bravo.
And also, I didn't even fucking speak about the Seth Rogen bullshit, did I? Did I even talk about the Seth Rogen bullshit? I didn't even talk about the Seth Rogen bullshit. I mean, I don't even think I need to talk about it. I'm pretty sure it's self-explanatory on its own. If you play Black Ops 6, then you probably know about the new event that has to do with getting high. And I mean, I won't lie to you, like, it's lame as shit. I mean, like,
Using lethal.
yeah, I understand that a lot of people that play Call of Duty also smoke weed. Me, myself, smokes weed while playing Call of Duty. But I don't associate with that. Like, what, like, you know what I mean? I probably smoke more weed than, like, 80%, 95% of people that play Call of Duty. I'm not trying to sound cool. I'm genuinely like I'm addicted to like smoking weed and like smoking fucking marijuana. Like I love it. I can't lie to you. I fucking love weed. I'm not even like I'm literally not trying. I know I sound extremely fucking weird saying that, but I'm really not trying to sound weird. Like I don't want to be weird saying that. I mean, at the end of the day, if you want to fucking call me weird, that's fine. I've been called weird by plenty of people in my life. I do not have an issue with someone else calling you weird, especially in the YouTube section of my comments. Sorry, the comment section of my YouTube. What the fuck? The YouTube section of my comments. I have issues. Anyways, let's get back on topic here. The new Seth Rogen bundle just dropped, and yeah, I mean that. Like, Seth Rogen is in Call of Duty. And they basically dropped him an operator skin. What else? They gave him an operator skin. They gave him an entire event pass, like basically a week's worth of XP. Essentially a week's worth of XP. When I say a week's worth of XP, I mean like that's basically how much you're gonna have to play to finish whatever this thing is right here. And I don't know what I would call it. I don't know what you would call this. But it's not normal. I don't like accept this. Okay. Wait. Whoa. There you are. Can I have your stuff?
Hey, someone should make a movie about this. Or even better, someone should make a video game about this.
But anyways, yeah, the Seth Rogen shit is real. It's not fake. I'm really playing as Seth Rogen in Call of Duty. It's so fun. I love it, man. You know, so original. It's not like this is a game about shooting people. It's not like this is Call of Duty or anything. Please help me. Like somebody in Activision, just help. Because honestly, listen, Call of Duty will always have the hype, and for the most part, they will probably always have players because of the game's legacy and what it stands for. You know what I mean? Like anything that has good legacy and anything that has like a history behind it, people are gonna play that shit. Get spring mine. What? What? I say that and then he doesn't even die to my spring mine. I failed. Yeah, I had a feeling somebody was up there. I heard footsteps.
Capturing the objective.
Just where would he be? I don't like this.
Using lethal.
Just did nothing to my damage. Okay, entire enemy spawn. Did not realize that was going to transpire.
Marking target location.
All I will say, even though this has been like probably my only good game, even though my team is getting fucked, is that there is probably nothing keeping me from... Like, there is nothing in my head right now that tells me to get the next Call of Duty. Because Black Ops 7 is supposed to be next. So there's like, what I'm trying to say is there's like literally nothing in my head logically that I can say right now that could be a reason for me to get the new Call of Duty. Meaning like, I'm at that point with Activision, with Sledgehammer, with fucking, not Infinity War. I can't hate Infinity War because although Infinity War does crap the bed, and they definitely crap the fucking bed with like the entire Modern Warfare reset like that. I don't understand okay, anyone that says Modern Warfare 2019 is the best Call of Duty of all time didn't get to play Call of Duty before that. Because if you genuinely are gonna sit here and tell me MW 2019 was a better COD than Modern Warfare, like the actual Modern Warfare, the original Modern Warfare, the game that was first called Modern Warfare, like the name and everything, and like all the guns and all the characters, like Modern Warfare 2019 were taken directly from that game. So if you're gonna say that that's the best COD of all time, then you have to also say that the best COD of all time is Modern Warfare from 2007, because that was literally the first Call of Duty to make Call of Duty what it is today. Like, Call of Duty would not be Call of Duty in its glory and all of its amazingness the way that it is, like, today, and it has nothing to do with Black Ops 6. Like, Black Ops 6 has not contributed to that glory, and anybody with a pea-sized brain or better is going to understand and see that, hopefully. I really hope. I really hope.
Oh, hey, actually, do you guys want to buy some pottery?
Why does it take so many hits with a fucking siren? I mean, I get it, it's a pistol, but still. Like, no. 19 hits for a pistol kill? Finally get a kill with the sign, I'm like 50 years old, I have a mortgage, 3 kids.
Look out, I am Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen? This game's a blowout, man. I'm gonna stay in it, though. I played extremely well for a nice farewell game. I won't lie. I like the aesthetic of BlazeTown in terms of how it looks. It looks nice. Like, I like the cloudy air. And I'm only saying it because it's like it's a creative map, right? Like on paper, it doesn't sound that bad. It's just, you know, you add the Omni movement, the Black Ops 6 current player base, and then the broken guns, the unbalanced spawns, the exploiters, the cheaters, the hackers. You basically take all that, and then you got like creative destruction. If you don't know what creative destruction is, look it up. It was a great game back in like 2018. But yeah, guys, that's my current take on, well, not current take. It's honestly more of a rant than it is a take, because like, I didn't really say anything in this video. I was probably just complaining for like 45 minutes. But to be completely fair, like, I have a reason to be complaining, you know what I mean? Like, there's truth behind everything I'm saying. I just hope that people watching this actually understand it and, like, agree with what I'm saying, because it's real. And if you're actually enjoying this right now, like, after I get off of this, I'm gonna need to drive in my scat pack to fucking feel good about myself again. It's not even a scat pack, it's a fucking 345 shaker. It's got 385 horsepower. A scat pack's like 460, at least. Alright, guys. I'll catch you on the flip side. This is MyFi signing off. And yes, I know I'm wearing the Seth Rogen skin. I just thought it was so stupid that I had to fucking wear it, because I spent $10 on the event pass. So I did this for you guys. I wanted to max out the event pass and then get this skin and do a fucking review on it. But anyways, I'll catch you guys later. Enjoy this crappy game if you're playing it. See y'all.